Alrighty, so it's been a little bit, and I need to make something, or my brain is going to melt, because the next video that I'm working on, the Pendulum Wars video for Gears of Lore, is taking a little bit longer than I expected it to. But that's fine, because that's the goal this year. We're going to work on the quality of the content over getting the content out, but my brain is kind of melting, not working on a video that's supposed to come out immediately. And I've got a couple of small topics that aren't really worth a full video on their own, so I just figured I would rattle them off real quick. The background footage is gonna be something, I don't know what, not very important. It might be Destiny, it probably won't be, because that's one of the things that I kind of wanted to talk about, like, the fucking Crucible is still in the exact same place it was 3 months ago. It's just now, instead of shotgun hand cannons, it's the Martlet and Void, just in general. But I don't know what the background footage is going to be. It might be me doing my RuneScape dailies. It might be me doing heavily modded Dark Custodian stuff. Who the fuck knows? It doesn't matter. Today is going to be pretty much unscripted, minimal editing. I just wanted to make something and get it out, because I feel like I'm not doing that because I'm doing all of this writing and research instead of actually recording a video and editing it, and I don't want to lose that skill, so we're just gonna do something really simple and easy. As to starting off, like I mentioned already, the Crucible is not fun, and is routinely not fun at all, because the way the meta is set up and how little people there are playing, and lobby balancing makes me want to die, and I don't know why the hell it was turned on again in Trials in the first place. I don't get how that's a consistent bug every season. The lack of communication from Bungie on Destiny is really fucking frustrating. Like, I know they just got back from their holiday, but why make a TWAB that's literally just, here are the winners of the thing. We'll see you next time. Like, why? Just don't say anything. Like, full respect. That could have been next week's TWAB. But, whatever. Not like I'm one to speak. You got a schedule to adhere to, so just make something and put it out. No matter how good it is, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. It's really frustrating, and I don't want to fucking keep doing this shit. I don't want to make the same video again if nothing's changed. And I don't want to keep being negative about stuff. But just friendly reminder that this shit is still a fucking problem and hasn't changed at all. On the topic of Destiny, Renegades is a lot better than I expected it to be. I was very cynical, I was very down on Renegades, and you know what? I was wrong. It wasn't just Star Wars LARP in Destiny, although there's some pretty annoying and egregious aspects that are not something that I like why the fuck is the Sarlacc pit there? Doesn't need to be. Whatever, not important. And I don't like the fucking lightsaber still. I think the Praxic Blade is lame, but it's the most interactive version of the sword that we've ever gotten, and I think my main problem with the Praxic Blade is that it is a sword. So, Renegades is good, but we're in the current between content period with no roadmap, so there's nothing to get excited about, and it's gonna be this way until fucking March. Unless they come out with a roadmap in time, but why even mention that it was on the way if you're not even started on it? Clearly they weren't. Or the theory that Coolidge told me is that they're waiting for the fiscal year to shift because they don't even know if they're going to be able to support Destiny anymore or something like that. I don't know. That seems a little doomer from like a Reddit perspective, but also like waiting for the fiscal year to see how much they can actually commit to is important, so that's probably what they're waiting for. But man, why even mention it then? Because when you mentioned it, it was, I think, right before the quarter started that you were working on one. Whatever. Destiny is still fun. It's just the Crucible experience is extremely frustrating, and there's no new content coming for a while, so Renegade's good. Doesn't matter. Alright, let's see what else is here. I have a note that I just add shit to, and if it turns into a full script, I'd make a video out of it, and I've got like six or seven. Haha. Kill me. Arc Raiders. I tried playing Arc Raiders. I don't see the appeal of the game. It's probably because my hardware is awful. Like, my PC is old and outdated. But I just don't see the appeal of Arc Raiders, man. It didn't feel good in combat at all. The scavenging was interesting, and, like, finding loot was cool, but there was no tension. And maybe it's because we're playing on lower difficulty areas, but, like, I don't know. The one, like, fun experience I had was when me, Angel, and Kyle went in as a 3 and Kyle accidentally shot somebody, so we had to fight our way through. That was it. I don't like aggression-based matchmaking. It removes all the fucking tension. If I'm playing an extraction shooter, a PvEVP extraction shooter, I would like all of the elements to work together in tandem. And I think that Arc Raiders is trying to capture an audience that just wants a PvE experience, and especially considering what their CEO said recently. I'll link the article or whatever the fuck it is at some point, hopefully. Put it in the description or put it on the screen now, but I don't know why people like Arc Raiders. It didn't click with me at all. I tried talking to Angel about it, and Angel doesn't really have an explanation for why he likes it to me. It's something to play, I guess, because it's the new hotness. I don't know. There's nothing wrong with, like, being involved in the cultural zeitgeist of shit. Like, sure, absolutely, like, play shit like that, but, like, I don't know. Arc Raiders just didn't really do it for me. And then I see shit about Marathon, and I'm really fucking excited for Marathon because I know that I enjoy the way that Bungie's combat feels. So that'll at least be interesting. They seem to be actually encouraging PvP and making it a priority, so that's really cool. I really hope that it doesn't turn into another fucking aggression-based matchmaking system, because I don't like being able to remove the tension of player versus player risk. Like, I feel like that's an aspect of the genre that's, like, cool as hell. Making it so there is a risk to doing big things. Shit like that is interesting, and I really hope that that's something that Marathon shies away from. But, I don't know, Arc Raiders is really fucking popular, so maybe they'll follow the trend, because that's what you should do for optimizing profit, even though I personally argue that standing out and offering a unique experience is the better way to go, but trend chasing is all this industry fucking knows, so fuck me. I don't There's a reason I'm not an investor, so what the fuck do I know? But everything I keep seeing about Marathon is getting me more and more excited. I mean, it's Bungie marketing, so, like, there's a chance that I'm just falling for the marketing machine, and you know what, actually, I will lean into that one. I am definitely falling for the Bungie marketing machine, but I think it's warranted. Like, when the game launches, it's going to be pretty bare bones for what it is, most likely, but it's at least going to have a combat system that I enjoy, at the very least the feel of it, because it's just Destiny combat, you know what I mean? Like, it's just Destiny first-person combat. I've seen those animations, I've seen that recoil, I've seen that feedback, you know what I mean? I will at the very least click with the actual feel of combat. I've been playing a lot of Deadlock lately. I'm not very good at it, but it's a MOBA, it's a lot of fun, it's a hero shooter, but it's mainly a MOBA. I like it a lot. My biggest problem with Deadlock is that the laning phase is short to non-existent. It's like 3 or 4 minutes, and then it's just a fucking split push, root beer tapper team fight simulator, and it gets really messy and it's hard to read. That might be a skill issue, literally. Like, my skill bracket, I'm too low to have people who actually know what the fuck they're doing and have coordinated efforts and shit, but I've been watching some people play and it seems like the same thing happens. I really, really, really like the laning phase. Like, a battle of inches in the 2v2, fucking resources are easily readable, listening for audio cues, going, oh, he used that, it's going to be down for this fight, let's go in and make some shit happen, because we have an advantage state, or we push their creeps in, let's, invade real quick, like, shit like that. Like, I really, really like the early 2v2 in the lane. Once people start rotating, the game kind of falls apart for me, and I just get more and more frustrated because I'm reminded that I'm playing a MOBA. I'm playing a game that has 11 other people in it. Everybody, including myself, is a moron that doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. Dumb decisions are acceptable because I'm in a low skill bracket. It's super team reliant, and people are toxic as hell. Like, it's a MOBA, right? But that early laning phase is fan-fucking-tastic, and I really like it. I also think Deadlock is a fascinating video game from, like, a business standpoint, too, because it makes no money. It literally is a financial loss on Valve's part. And there is no way for the player to give Valve money for Deadlock, by buying things at Deadlock. There is no way to do that. That entire game is free. Yes, there's that weird closed beta thing where you gotta get an invite in, so there's a little bit of a hiccup there, so you have to be, like, willing to break the apathy threshold a bit to get into the video game and have, like, friends. But, man, it's so fucking cool that it's literally just, it's the passion project that they're working on. It can operate at a loss for so fucking long because Valve is Valve. They own Steam, CS, all their other projects, right? Like, all their other sources of income, they can afford to just hemorrhage money on a project just to see how it goes and, like, to build it over time. Constant updates. Even if it's, like, small bug fixes here or there, or, like, adding some shit. Like, it's such a fascinating video game. I am very interested to see where this goes. I'm intrigued. I want to get involved with this game at a community level, but I also, like, don't want to because it's a MOBA. If that makes sense. Like, I remember Smite. I know about League of Legends. I played League when I was much younger, and I had no idea what the fuck I was doing, but I know about League of Legends for people that play League of Legends. I remember Smite and Smite 2. MOBA communities it's a very high burden of knowledge, and most people don't clear that bar at all, but think they do, and they're fucking gods at the game. Team reliance in a game that's objective, cannot be soloed for the most part, is a recipe for toxic interaction because everybody thinks they're God's gift to the sticks or the keyboard or whatever, and they're better than everybody else. They know best. There's so many antisocial behaviors just get reinforced. But I am interested in Deadlock. Even if I'm not playing it, I'm interested in watching it and talking about it, so maybe they'll get a full dedicated video at some point. Alright, and that about does it. Like I said, this is just supposed to be a little unscripted ramble about some smaller topics that I don't have enough on to make a full video out of. So, yeah. Thank you for watching, thank you for listening, putting up with my incessant need to be known on the internet. Have a wonderful day.